Hey there, it's John from Heroes and Legends, and today we have some breaking Magic the Gathering news. So it's Monday, as promised. Wizards released their video Access Magic Episode 1 with Mark Rosewater and Jimmy Wong, and they released some information about Eldritch Moon. So the big elephant in the room, I'll mention first, of course, is we saw one spoiler, one preview card, and it was Emrakul, the Promised End. You can see that on the screen there. We're going to talk more about that in just a few seconds. But in addition to that, we also got the trailer, which is actually very exciting because sometimes you don't get trailers for small sets, so I'm glad that they're doing that. I think it helps, build excitement for the set, and this was a very good trailer. Check it out when you get a chance if you haven't already. But basically, you see Liliana is kind of the anti-hero, and her hordes of the dead zombies and such are going to be attacking Emrakul. So it's pretty cool. She's kind of being the hero of the story, so I'm excited about that. It's actually got me excited for the lore that will be coming up, and they've already started posting some of that as well. Also in the lore, you do see some new art that will be on some cards. However, we don't know the names of the cards or anything like that yet. So there's a lot of information in a very short video. I really like this format, and they did say there's going to be a few more episodes coming, I assume over the next couple weeks, where they share more about the design process and about the set. So this is awesome. I really like this new style, and hopefully they keep it up. So check it out on the website. We also have a little bit of insight on the pre-release packaging as well this time around, so we'll look at that too. So let's look at Emrakul, the Promised End. So first off, it's a 13/13 for 13, so kudos to Wizards for that. That's kind of amazing. Legendary creature Eldrazi, it's a mythic, and this will cost one less to cast for each card type among cards in your graveyard. When you cast Emrakul, you gain control of target opponent during that player's next turn. After that turn, that player takes an extra turn. This also is flying, trample, and protection from instants. So where does this card fit? I do think it's standard playable. However, even though, at least currently with Shadows over Innistrad, we have a lot of ways to populate the graveyard. There's a lot of ways to enable your Delirium right now, for example, and I'm sure we'll get more tools with Eldritch Moon. So if I'm able to dump a lot of stuff in my graveyard and maybe ramp at the same time, I could hardcast this thing potentially. However, there's a lot of variance there. Things have to go just right in a very specific way to get that to happen, and it's probably a little too much variance for standard, right? However, there's a little card called Nahiri the Harbinger that combos extremely well with this. So if I can get Nahiri out, build up her loyalty, which can happen pretty quickly, and then basically tutor for this card, put into play, attack with it even one time, that's pretty devastating. So I think that's where you're going to see this card used. Now what I like about this is it doesn't feel super broken for the standard environment. There's still a lot of ways that your opponent can disrupt that combo, so that's a good thing. You don't want this card to come in and completely take over the format. I don't think anyone wants to see that after Eldrazi Winter and all that. So it's a fair card, I think, but I think it's still going to be very powerful and definitely playable in that combo. I also think you'll see that combo perhaps make its way into Modern. After Modern, I'm not so sure. Once you get into, say, Legacy, for example, there's just a lot of other cards you can cheat into play that are maybe more powerful. I think Grizzlebrand maybe being one of the most powerful they can cheat into play. So at some point you got to decide, well, why am I picking this over so many other good things? But at least for Modern and Standard, I think it will get there. And I don't think it will be overpowered or take over the whole scene, which is a good thing as well. From a lore standpoint, I know a lot of people were maybe a little disappointed that it's Emrakul. I think a lot of folks were hoping for a swerve of some kind. I was kind of hoping for a swerve. All the clues were there from the beginning that this was Emrakul, and of course, we also knew that the Battle for Zendikar block originally was a 3-set block, and then of course they changed their format to do 2 sets per block, but that was after at least the groundwork was already laid for the Battle for Zendikar being 3 sets. So having said that, each Eldrazi was going to be, the big Eldrazi anyway, were going to be featured in each of the 3 sets. We know we didn't get an Emrakul set, so we kind of figured that there was design that was already done that's going to eventually show up at some point. So unfortunately, I think because of the timing of all that, I don't think they could really swerve us. Maybe someday in the future they can they could do something along those lines, that would be cool. But this time around, okay, it's Emrakul, and I think it's fine. Now that I've seen the card, I think pretty happy with it. Also notice that this is number 6 out of 205, so there are going to be some other colorless cards that come before it. So there'll be a fair amount of colorless in the set, which is interesting. It'll be kind of an Innistrad / Zendikar feel to it, which will play pretty well in the current standard environment, no doubt. So that's the card. Let me know your feelings in the comments below about the card itself, and also about, are you happy with the power level? Are you happy with the fact that it's Emrakul or not? Let me know. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Now, next thing we're going to talk about is the pre-release pack. So first off, you're going to see what they showed off. There's the packaging, of course. You have the Building a Seal deck flyer. You have your dice. You have 4 packs of Eldritch Moon, 2 packs of Shadows. They gave us a close-up of the dice there, so we get another better look at the set symbol, of course. That was a mystery for so long, but now we know that it's Emrakul. And finally, they showed off a 2-sided zombie token that's in foil that you'll be getting. And the art's very nice on this. So when this originally dropped, people kind of panicked and said, where's my foil promo, rare or mythic rare? It's not shown there. And that's very unusual, because typically they do show you kind of like the blanked out mystery card, right? When they show these products. No mention of it at all. However, they have tweeted, since this information originally came out, that the promo cards are still there. So you'll get the zombie token in addition to your normal promo card that you would get in the box. So good news, that we're not losing anything with that. So that's the information we have right now. Now, a week from today starts official spoiler. So if anything comes out before that, we will do a video and discuss it. However, we know at least a week from today, we're going to have our typical spoiler videos coming out leading up to the set review. And if we get no new information this week, I have some other content planned as well. So as always, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day.
Hey, thanks as always for watching. This video, like all my videos, was made possible by the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Even a donation of $1 helps me to keep growing this community and creating better quality videos for all of you. Check out our Patreon page for exclusive giveaways and future goals for the channel. If you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the MTG news, spoilers, set reviews, product openings, or finance videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a good day.